Here, welcome along to the stream today. Okay, so you may have tuned in Saturday last week where we did the rFactor 2 race around Indianapolis. This is the same series, it's called The Race. That's the name of the what's going on there? That car. That's the name of the organisation, the channel, and this is called the All-Star Esports Battle. I'm apparently a star. All of us are stars here apparently. So somehow I got in. You can see I've put in some decent practice. This is just this session. I did about 65 laps earlier. So a lot of these guys are going full at it. Let me tell you. So the format today. Let's just go through what you're going to see. So my race, so there's 3 heats basically, and I'm in the second one. That should start in about less than 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes, my qualifying should start. Jimmy right now is in heat 1, so he's racing at the moment. I'll be in second heat. Then there's a third heat for sim racers. I don't know why I'm not in that one. I'm apparently a pro the top 5 of each heat goes through to the final, so that's 15 people, and then everyone else will go into a last chance qualifier. You saw it last week. I got rammed by Abby Eaton. There she is, look. So she's my main rival for sure. Try and not get sent again. So the main aim, of course, just getting in that final would be awesome. It's going to be really difficult though, really difficult, because a lot of these guys are so quick.
Miracles do happen, mate.
Thank you, H3O. They do, don't they? I've been listening to this sound all day. It's so annoying. But thank you, H3O. Cheers, man. I'm hoping that this has come up on your sub box once again. Send Abby Eaton to the realm. Hopefully I'll qualify further ahead, so I won't have to. But we'll see. Right, let's get out there, shall we? Oh. Okay, something different today. Is I'm going to be wearing gloves. I got given these gloves by Team Redline. Dominic Dewin, he just gave them to me. Very kind of him. And I thought, you know what? On this wheel, because this is Alcantara on the edge here, I'll try it.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Wow, where did that come from?
So I think gloves are better. Thank you, Stuart Palmer. No, I said I might take a break in the future. I didn't say I'll definitely take one now. I said maybe.
Honestly, what the
in the coming weeks, but I don't know. Thank you, Soren. Thank you for all the content during quarantine. No worries, man. Thanks for tuning in as always, Soren. Glad to have you along for the show. And, well, thank you for everyone who's tuned in today.
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
And that's Kevin Smith becoming a member once again. Got his 6th badge back. Thank you very much, Kevin. Cheers, man. It's really easy to lose control of this car, let me tell you.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Brandon! They did, actually. I'm trying out other games now because I'm so horrific on GT Sport.
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
And there's another donation there. Well, that was that a membership? Thank you. Who's that? Edvard. Cheers, mate. The Shadow Realm is growing. It really is. It's a difficult car to drive. I found that out last week, but even around here, it's not easy. It's really delicate, honestly. Any little thing you do wrong, the car just wants to murder you, essentially. Someone's down the brake boards. Thank you, Sacco. No worries, man. No worries at all. Thanks for tuning in. Look at that. See, just downshift, and it wants to go backwards. So my quickest is at a 50.9, but I've only done one lap below a 51. I can do mid and low 51s most of the time. I'm fairly consistent. It's just the problem is actually just being in traffic. Because it's a downforce car, you get so much filthy air. Too wide. What gloves am I using? These are Feel gloves. I just got sent them. They actually work pretty well. On this Alcantara material, it's good to use gloves. I don't normally wear gloves when I'm racing. Oh, look at that. Car wanted to kill me. I'm not in Jimmy's race. He's in Heat 1, I'm in Heat 2. Wait, let me show you. Let's pull over. I think I'll go back out in traffic so I can practice being behind people. Let me show you. Here's the 2 pro heats. There is another heat for sim racers. So Jimmy is doing Heat 1 on the left right now. I think the race has started for him. And then I'm in the second one on the right, which will start in about 12-13 minutes maybe. So we got some really quick. I mean, you've got James Baldwin in here that he's just flying. But look, I'm in the middle. My lap's not too bad. So I'm happy for now. You know, the main aim really is just survival. Don't die too many times, because you saw it last week. For those of you tuned in, you know, it's really difficult to get anywhere if you can't avoid the carnage, and there will be carnage. It's just guaranteed, 100% guaranteed. Matt Amos, good to see you in here, mate. You got a mention from Jolene Palmer. Right, okay, let's work out where everyone is. I want to go out, like I said, I'm going to go out behind some people. There's loads of people coming out now. It's Abby. Let's get behind Abby. Okay, so we just have some practice of being behind someone because it really massively affects the way the car feels. And let's face it, I'm going to be behind people in the race. I'm not going to be at the front. Oh, right, about us racing together. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I guess he must have seen my post then. I did tag him in it. Let's put Abby under pressure. So for those who don't know, she's the
Wow, where did that come from?
she's the Grand Tour test driver, the Grand Tour stick. Thank you, Hardcastle, for €10. Cheers, man. Oh, that's taken horribly. Oh my god, that curb really bit me there. I went out to go out of traffic and now I'm at the front of the queue. GG race strategist. Coming in. Let's set at least. I need to get consistently low 51s like minimum. Thank you, Alex Walker. Cheers, man. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you very much, man. That's very nice of you. Okay, maybe don't go on that curve on the brakes. She's gone. Well, she's binned it. Big binnage. Drifted it through the first corner. Absolutely ridiculous. That was 51.1, that's not too bad. At least it's quite a short track, so the gaps are going to be quite small between everyone. Look at that. Just drifting the car around this entire lap. Tokyo drift over it. So 51.4 with loads of drifting. And there's loads of slipstream as well in this car. Let me tell you that. So we've got Archie Hamilton in front of us here. He has a YouTube channel. I don't know if you saw that, my wheel didn't do anything for like half a second. It just went dead. Just follow the flying name tags, yeah. Thank you, Sacco. Cheers, love. There's no change of setup, it's a fixed setup. And now I'm going to get so many backseat drivers, do this, do that, change this setup. It's fixed, and I'm doing my best. Please be patient. Okay. I'm alright with the consistency, I think. I just need to not bottle it in the race. Yeah, so the car is the Tatuus PM18. I think it's just like a fictional name of like a Formula car. I don't know, like Formula Renault, Formula... that kind of car. Okay, so the race just started in about 5 minutes-ish, so we haven't got too long left to go. Let's just go out, a bit more practice while we've got the time. Follow. I mean, look at this slipstream, right? See how I'm maxing out in 5th gear, and then look at that, you just get no grip, just get nothing. The car just thinks, nah, can't be bothered to turn today, mate. See ya! Hello, viewer. Oh, it's bumpy on the inside. Not been there too many times, I haven't been doing too much overtaking. Oh, he's binned it. Honestly, today, right, I've been practicing for about 3 hours. So many bins. Everyone's been in the bin today. So I went for a run this morning, finally. 6 kilometres in about 31 minutes. Feeling a lot better actually. So I can't go to the gym at the moment, obviously, with all this quarantine. And oh, hello. Just went for my one government mandated run. So feeling quite refreshed today. So I'm quite happy with my consistency. I think I can lap this car quite consistently within a few tenths. It's just not bottling it. That's going to be a problem. And racing in traffic, that's the hard bit, I think. You know, it's easy to just do this same thing over and over, but when you get forced offline or something like that, that's when you're going to pay a little visit to the shadow realm, I think. That wasn't too bad a lap. That's a 51.0. 1/10 off. That's good. If I can lap like that in the race, or even in qualifying, then I'll be happy. Qualifying is obviously going to be really important. Yeah, a bit more settled than last week. I mean, last week, right? Last week was the first time I ever played rFactor 2. Apart from the kart sim, which is a little bit different. There's an expansion there for karting. I played that for a video, like in 2018 or something. But I'd never done any of the cars apart from last week. And, you know, jumping into the freaking deep end, but yeah, rFactor 2 is a really good sim. It's a... Oh. Qualifying. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. So it's 5 minutes. Let's get out there. So it's kind of like iRacing where you all qualify at the same time, but you can't see each other. So no traffic to worry about. So let's do it. This is it. 5 minutes. We want to make it make it work right now. That's it. We're in now. Practice is over. It's all down to this. Has it paid off? Right. Okay, we've got 5 minutes, so it should be at least 5 laps, maybe 6. But it should be at least 4 laps, shouldn't it? Right, let's see what we can do. A bit wide. Right, was that 51.2? We've got a low 51. We're in the middle, 8 out of 17. We can go better than that. That wasn't the best lap. This lap is a bit shite, if I'm honest. Yeah, we're way off. Right, come on. Going to be really close because it's only a 50-second lap, so all the laps are going to be like within a few tenths. It might be a second from first to last. Oh come on! It's only a way to late. These races will be live in Holland. Good yeah, last week they were, weren't they? Hello, all my Dutch fans. Hello, Dutch viewers. Pretty cool, though. You know what we managed to get here. Look at the Legends Trophy later. Some of the names that got involved was just absolutely crazy. Like Emerson Fittipaldi, for example, was racing later. That wasn't too bad.
Wow, where did that come from?
Come on. It's a very low 50, 51. 51.002. That's good. Binned it. Trying too hard. That was a good lap though, 51.002. Map all that. Just tried a little bit too hard there. The Hail Mary lap. We'll keep going, all good practice. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's the grid. Whew. I am pretty pleased with that. Top 5 go to the final, guys. Top 5. So, if we can get into the top 5, we're only 2 away. We are only 2 away. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys.
Behaving that way, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Thank you, GTI Connors. Thank you, Antonio. Cheers, guys. Hope you enjoy. And hope I can have a good race. Right. Come on in. Survive the carnage. Don't jump the start. Pretty nervous, I will be honest. But I think once the race settles, it's all right. I just want it to start.
Okay, I had a look on the internet, and this was on it. Whoa!
Cheers, Lee. Thank you. That's very generous of you. Cheers, man. God, I could barely see that. I haven't lost the position though, so. You fucking idiot! God's sake. Oh my god. Cheers, Kevin. Fucking hell.
0.678.
Oh, everyone was so aggressive on that lap. Jesus Christ. Right, coming in. Let's just get back on it. There's going to be accidents still. Let's get back into this group. Yellow flag. See that already? Yep. Oh, who was that? Someone else. Right, we gained a position. Coming in. Let's get back in the top 10. If we can. See if we can do that. Someone's off. Oh, no, someone else. Which way are they going? Oh my god. 12th. We're getting there. Oh, so well, I didn't know which way he was going to go then, that guy. Oh, look at that. Someone's going to die. I nearly followed him off. Now we got the horrible downforce or lack of downforce to deal with. Backing off. Good idea, mate. Come on, that's 10th. Is that Juan Pablo Montoya there? Jay Montoya in 8th. Come on then, let's get it. Let's get in. Gap ahead, 2 seconds. Come on, 4 laps to go. Come on, Pablo Montoya, I'm gonna get you, mate. You're no match for Super GT, my friend. Problem is, he's got the toe of the car ahead now. One second behind him now. Get me in that toe. That's all I need. I am gaining, I'm definitely gaining. Just need a little bit more though. Okay, we're in the toe now, surely. Pull me, Juan Pablo. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Slipstream activated. Oh, he's a bit wide. He's all over the curb. We're in the crosshairs now, bro. wide. Mate, I'm on you now. I'm on you now, mate. Didn't know which way he was going. Still there. Give him the space. Oh my god. I gave him so much space. I gave him so much space. Oh god. Rip-a-roni pizza served fresh by Juan Pablo Montoya. Is that the end of the race? I think it is. Ah, could have got 9th. It doesn't matter in a way because if you're not in the top 5, you're going to go to the last chance qualifier anyway. Oh, what was that? Random little jump. Oh, God. Could I have finished 5th? James Baldwin. It's 9 seconds ahead. Jesus. Oh, God's sake. Check the replay. Yeah, wait, can we do that? How do you check the replay on it?
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Jake Sky Ellis. These cars seem like they're on a knife edge. That is a very good way to describe it, mate. Honestly, like one little tiny mistake and you're just going in the wall. Yeah, I didn't finish last, so we completed that part of it. That's a bonus, isn't it?
There's a giant lizard on the track.
So we've had some mild success, I suppose. Thank you, D. Great driving, mate. What an exciting comeback. Bad luck on the bumps. Shame, innit? Shame, shame, shame. But to be honest, if we didn't get into the top 5, we all go to the last chance qualifier anyway. So it didn't actually affect anything. Right, can we? Well, who knows this game well? Because I don't. How can you watch the replay? Click the full screen, but oh yeah, and you can go back, can't you? Yeah, right. Okay, let's have a look then. So this. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh. What's going on? What be happening now? Oh, they're like refreshing it. Oh, I wanted to watch that. Yeah, but it's a good little battle against Juan Pablo. Can't complain, really, can we? F the replay. Wait. Nah, it's nothing. That is a great shame. Okay, so I will be in the last shot qualifier now. I think I'm just gonna have to join this other session quickly. So I'll just do that. Last chance qualifier. Wait, refresh. I'll be back in just a moment. Just the Pro Race B final. In fact, can we watch We watch the sim guys quick. Actually, might have to just watch the start of their race. The hard thing is on RF2 is that on Assetto Corsa and iRacing you get someone in your ear telling you there's someone alongside, someone there, you know, that kind of thing. But on here you don't get that, so it's really hard to judge exactly where they are. We'll just jump into this quickly because this is the third heat of the sim racing guys. We'll just have a very quick look because I will have to join my session in just a moment. But maybe if they're just starting, we can spectate. Let's have a look. What's that picture? What's this? This is a picture. This is a list of all the F1 World Champions from 1950 to 2019, basically. Oh, we got the music again. Sorry. Okay. Oh my! Look at these guys doing 50s. All of them in the mid-low 50s. I would have been. What my qualifying was at what, a 51.0. I would have been 3/10 off the pace in last against these. Absolutely crazy, isn't it? So this is their qualifying. Let's just have a look. Oh, he's given up. What's it like? Oh, there is a spotter, okay. I am new to RF2 though, so I'm not really sure what the hell I'm doing. These guys are honestly mental. Oh, he's turned into a ghost, he's gone. Sent himself to the realm. I think they've all given up. Okay, here's the race then. Let's give it a watch. Pardon me, sorry. We'll just watch this for a few laps and then I'll jump back into my race, which is coming up. I'll do some practice. So, for those who've just joined, just on my first race, qualified 7th. First lap was a disaster. Went down to about 40th, I think, or 50. Got back to fighting Montoya for 8th, I think it was, or 9th. And then died. What's this section? What are we watching? Qualify. Oh, this is qualifying. Right, let's watch Kevin Siggy. Kevin Siggy, he won the what's it called? World's Fastest Gamer last year. No, was it January? No, it was the end of last year, December. Let's see how he does it. What can we pick up? So he goes in really narrow. I think there's time to be gained because someone was telling me in the comments you're going in too late. Oh, sorry, you're going in too early, but I think going in early is the quicker way. This car just works with just getting into the corner fast. Right? I know they'll normally say like slow in, fast out, but this car actually works fast in. So smooth it is. Where does the brake go? Quite near the end of the curve. So I need to improve on the brakes as well. I think I'm braking it too much. It's a fixed setup, guys, yeah. Yeah, so Martin Foster was asking, what's the difference? Braking point, getting power, better feel for grip. How do they get a second quicker than you? That's a really good point. Because these guys are doing like 50.2, the quickest guys, and I did a 51.0, 8/10 difference. And it's only a 50-second lap. It's not a very long lap. I guess it's just they slide the car less, so they're just more precise with their steering. They brake a bit later. They're on the power earlier. it's just all of those little things. It's just like it all adds up, even if it's a tenth in each corner. But by the time like he's braking about 5 meters later than me there. And look at that, power right out to the outside. I'm probably about that far away from the actual outside. He's like that far away. Is the game too loud? Sorry. Whee! What's going on here? Making everyone sick. Sorry. Right, let's see what they've done. So Kevin Siggy, 50.3. Mental. I would have been, at this rate, I'd be 19th on this grid with my lap that I did. Absolutely insane, lads. I mean, it's easier said than done, you know. People say, oh, just get on the power early. It's like, well, it's not as easy as that. You know, I wish I could just do it, but it's not easy just to do it. Look, it's just so smooth, so precise, so smooth. Do I feel as I can close it with practice, or is it a talent gap? Bit of both. I think, let's say if I practiced for a week on this track, I could probably get into like a mid-50. I reckon I could get there. I don't think I'll be like the quickest, as quick as the quickest guys. Taylor Swift livery needed. Mate, what am I doing? How could I forget to do that? Press the gas harder. KSI knows what he's talking about, doesn't he? Okay, he's just so quick, so smooth. Look, he's just... and so consistent as well. They're all... Look how close that is though. Like this guy here in 17th goes 0.2 quicker. He's third. 0.2. And he goes up 16 places. Absolutely great. Or 14 places. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Oh, he's given up. He knows his lap weren't quite there. Right, that's the session. Oh no, that was the end of the session. We'll watch the start of this race and then we'll do some practice in my session. Venom, good to see you, mate. All good here, my friends. All good. Hope you're doing well. I need the power of Wi-Fi password. I should have worn my Wi-Fi password merch, shouldn't I? Yeah, my race isn't just. It'll be after this race, so my race. They don't overlap the races. And yes, I'll have to get the spotter for next time, I think, because it's quite tricky without it. Erhan Jahovsky, is that how you say it? And Kevin were both at the McLaren thing. You know, and Bono. When I went to Top Gear Test Track to drive the McLaren around the track, all three of those were there. Good to meet them. Cheers, JW, you absolute legend. What a mod. Right. How should we watch this? Let's watch it from about third place.
Honestly, what the f are we doing here?
Just go faster. I couldn't believe I didn't think of that, mate. Cheers. Cheers for letting me know. I'll do it in my next race. Alright, any Shadow Realms? Oh, there's contact. Alright, they're alright. Here's all the quick guys. It should be clean. Let's look in the background though. Oh, couldn't quite see it. Oh, right, come on. This is where the carnage is, in the middle. The top 7 would be alright. It's in the middle where everyone will be killing each other. Oh, there we go. Defensive lines. at that. Oh no, there we go. Oh no. Rip. Everyone's dead. Oh, he's gone. He's stuck in the gravel. Who's that poor chap? Top guy's broken away. Oh, look at that. The leader's just gone. He no longer wants to be part of this. He's just saying, see you later, guys. That's race over pretty much for everyone else. It was actually pretty clean. Like, I know there was a massive pile-up, but as soon as one little bit of contact happens, then... Okay, we got a top tip from Kevin Smith. If you want to win, just be faster than everyone else. I don't know if you guys knew that. If you cross the line, the finish line first, before all the other drivers, turns out you win. I didn't actually know that, so hopefully we can... Okay, this race has settled down. Let's join my session, shall we? We've seen the carnage on lap 1. Right, time to go full ham. I really need to qualify near the front here in this one to stand a chance. Top 5 from the next race will go through to the final. If I can be in the final, I've done a good job. I've done a very good job, I think. Or I just got really lucky when everyone else killed each other. There's also that possibility. I need to improve my start as well. I couldn't see the red lights. They need to have something like a graphic come up at the top of the screen, because I could not see the lights go out on my last race. That's my excuse anyway. Luckily I didn't lose any positions though, so I don't think anyone else behind me could see it. Right. Sometimes I do think that, yeah, sometimes the real drivers are actually the dirtier ones in these kind of events. I think like a lot of the time they, you know, they do their real racing and then they jump into a sim thing and they don't take it seriously. I mean, obviously they want to win, but they don't really care like at what cost sometimes. I'm not saying everyone's like that, and sim drivers can be the same, but no one else can be first if you're the one leading the race. Only one person can occupy that position. That's very solid advice. Listen well, guys. Listen well. What happened to Jimmy? Where is he? Is he in here? Can we have a Jimmy Broadbent report? What happened to him in his first race? And I heard that he got rammed off. Because if he did, he should be in here. Unless he's watching the sim race, I guess. He's still watching it. Jimmy came 8th, okay. Yeah, Sophia Flörsch is in here. She had that massive accident in, was it F3 at Macau? Like, just crazy that no one even died from that crash. Honestly, insane. Got deported to Somalia. Isn't that where he's from though, so he's back in his homeland, it's alright. Right, let's do some laps. It might be about 10 minutes before the race, but let's get some practice in. All good. 1 second. My stupid monitor keeps moving itself. Too far back now. Oh god, come on. That'll do, we're good. Jimmy's ringing me. Wait, let me... can't do it with gloves on. This is on Discord. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Where art thou, Jimmer? I don't have my Discord open, one sec. It's on Discord. One sec, let me just open Discord. We'll talk to the Jimmer. Oh, for God's... Why does it make me log in now? I don't know my password. Fucking hell. For God's sake. One sec. I hate it when it does that. I never have to log into Discord. It always just logs in. Ugh, ow. Ow. Sorry guys, I'm just logging into Discord quickly so I can talk to Jimmer. Please be my password. There we go, we're in. Right, let's call him now. How do you call him? Up here. Start voice call. There we go. Push to talk. That button. Right. Jimmer? But I can't hear you at the moment. One sec. I think I know what it is. It would be my... Oh boy, such a nightmare. Technical difficulties. 1 second. Voice and video. Output device. That one.
Crown Chan.
I can hear you now. There you are.
There you go.
Hello. Hello, viewer.
Hello, viewer. Mate, I'm getting fed up with being battered around, dude.
Mate, same. I got smashed off again on lap 1. Everyone was so aggressive. Ridiculously aggressive.
Yeah, maybe we should do the same thing. Maybe we'll start sending people.
Mate, yeah. Shadow Realm Racing, here we come.
I saw the one with Montoya. Actually, I saw both of them. But the first one was just like, I'm on the outside. The guy's like, no, I'm on the outside too.
Yeah.
Fucking smooth brained you, man.
Yeah. I wanted to see the replay of the Montoya one, but I thought I left him a lot of space. I think I did, but I didn't have the spotter on. So
He just drove into you, mate. He just drove into you.
Yeah. What a shame.
It's alright. I tell you what, now what we've got to do is we've got to subvert expectations, right? And the next race we take each other out.
Whee! Development. And then we have a boxing match.
Make millions. And then have another one afterwards and make more money.
Indeed, yeah. Okay. Is I hope Jimmy's not too loud. I've got the volume right, hopefully. Oh
shit, we got to get on the server now, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm in there now. Just got in there. He's too quiet. Volume seems fine. Okay, we'll leave it at that. It might change once I go out in the car, that's the problem. But let's do some laps.
Hey, you're quicker than I was, man. I thought you were qualifying. You got the hang of it more than I have. This car is weird.
It is a really weird car. I kind of, I don't know. I did about 70 laps practice though, to be fair.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, B final. Right, I mean, if we can just get... we need to get another good qualifying lap. And start, hopefully, inside the top 10 and just be a bit more aggressive.
I think we should both go for Montoya.
Yeah, man. Pincer movement on him. Lap 1.
Got to let him know what the situation is.
Jimmy Broadbent has entered the race. He's here. The Jimmer. Okay, need to try break in a little bit more.
So I was watching, oh god, it's my 40-minute reset button, that's not...
Okay, I think that's a point. Ah, that was gonna be a 50.9, I think.
Good luck, mate.
Have a good one. See you on the front row. Okay, I'll turn Jimmy up. Let's do qualifying, and then I'll try and turn him up. Okay, that was going to be a 0.9 there in qualifying. In practice, sorry. Wait, stop go penalty for it. Exiting the pits under reds. Screw you, red flags. That wasn't the best lap. Maybe a mid 51. 51.3 at best, maybe. Point 2, alright. We can go better than that though. Come on, that's a 59. No, sorry, 50.9. That's good. Come on. Slight improvement. Not much. I think I need to serve this penalty. I've got a penalty, annoyingly. I'll do it on this lap. He's telling me to take it, and I'm not as fast on this lap anyway. Don't want to risk getting demoted to the back. Space at the end anyway. $50.9. I'm happy with that. Because qualifying's always been my weakness. I can't deliver the lap, you know, on that one lap where you have to deliver it. I can do consistent laps for a long time, but I'll take that though. I'm happy with that. I'm sixth. Oh god, it just had to be, didn't it? Oh, here we go. We're one away. We need to get top 5. How did that go?
Mate, you wrecked me, dude. I'm 15th.
What time did you get? 51 low 51?
51.3, I think it was.
Yeah. Just avoid the carnage, mate. You'll be fine.
Yeah, if you want to just send it for us and get some crashes going on.
I'll just block everyone from the front, and then you can join the party. Just watch out for Juan Pablo and Adey back there.
They're right behind me.
Good luck. Okay, come on. Come on. Let's get it. Get in that final. I can actually see the lights from here. Here we go. Oh shit, I was in neutral. What an idiot. For God's sake. What an absolute idiot. I can't do anything right this weekend. Can't fucking do anything right. That's Jimmy.
Hey, what happened to you?
Been the start, mate. Like an absolute moron. Oh, right, come on.
Getting pushed around all the time.
Can't believe I did that. What a fucking pleb. Shows you how unfamiliar I am. Right, people are fighting. There's chances here for positions. It's not over. People are crashing as well, look.
Pump draft and work in this game?
No! I'm actually stuck.
I'm sorry,
Jimmy!
I've stalled it.
I can't get in reverse gear.
Double, both paddles, both paddles.
Wait. I'm gone. I got sent to the Shadow Realm. 100%.
We went together, mate. It's the important thing. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Bug drafts don't work, okay? We know that for next time.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Miracles don't happen, mate. Oh. The one race where I had some speed, I had some pace, and I mess it up. Oh my god. Thank you, Doxer. What an absolute pleb I am. I'm so annoyed at the start. I mean, it was completely my fault that I messed that up. Oh my god. Oh. Even Montoya's up to 9th from about 18th. I can't believe that start there. I'm more annoyed about the start because I'm annoyed about the start, to be honest. DNF. Oh my. Not the worst place to do it. Engine off, engine off. That's it, mate. It's over. Bring it back to the pits. Oh my god, that was a bad one. Are you okay? Let us know if you're okay. Okay, right. I was getting there on pace, you know, but today I felt actually decent. let's look at the start. What how did I make such a stupid mistake? Not putting it into first gear. Who was that? What was that? That was Archie Hamilton. I think we hit each other in the last race as well. I mean, he gave room. Oh, hello. Happy eating. Oh, God, he got sent big time. He's off. I can't believe this. I actually felt really comfortable in this car today. And, like, I haven't been able to say that for a long time. Oh, well. Spoke too soon, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. He torpedoed me. So what's it looking like at the moment? Could I realistically be here up in 5th? Might be quite tricky. Shadow Realm Racing, sending each other to the Shadow Realm. Yes! He did say, didn't he? Did say like before that we should pun each other off. And it's come true. Jimmy's gone there, yeah. We can watch the final. We'll watch the final. Let's have a look at this battle for 5th place then. I mean, I could be in this fight. That's so annoying. But it was all down to my mistake to not even start the freaking race, mate. Like an absolute idiot. Yeah, Jim is done. I don't, to be honest, like... Yeah, we've got to have our boxing match now. Well, that's a big extent. Like, I know, like, don't feel sorry for us, right? But when you're doing the same thing over and over, like playing different, you know, playing sim, and you're in your sim rig constantly doing the same thing, you get burnt out. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy's, you know, a little bit exhausted. It's been intense for him recently, especially. What gloves do I have? These are Feel. I don't actually. Just they're made by Feel. That's all I know. I got sent them. You can see the logo there. Pretty good actually. And for this Alcantara material, I'd recommend using gloves. Here we go then. On the outside, go for the big extend. But surely that can't be allowed. They did say in the driver's briefing, right, that you're allowed to extend the track 4 times, and then on the 5th one you'll get a penalty. Caught a bit of Jim's stream early, he's feeling pretty stressed out. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, doesn't surprise me. It's hard doing this same thing over and over. And like today, I had to wake up and think, right, I need to make a thumbnail for this. I need to practice. I've put in like 3.5 hours practice today for this, just to get up to speed. So you know, there's like a pressure to drive well, to get the stream right, to think about all the details of the stream. There's a lot going on, but it doesn't surprise me. Gutierrez is 5th then. There's quite a bit of a gap now. Abby back here. Oh, she's lost it. She's gone. It's broken. It's gone. I don't know who Max is. Is that Verstappen? 3 hours. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really, isn't it? But if they use this car next week, at least I'm used to the car. That does help. So even though we'll do a different track next time, you know, as long as I know the car, that does help. And this is a weird car. It is a weird car. Jimmer?
Sorry for the murder.
Mate, I messed my own race up because I stupidly didn't. I left it in neutral at the start. I didn't put it in first gear with the clutch, so I didn't move like an absolute pleb.
I'll send some flowers to Varns.
Please, please do.
There's F on the card.
You did say that we should wipe each other out, and there we go, done it. Mission passed.
Oh, the rest of the stream as well, man. I'll catch you later.
See you, man. Have a good one. Matthew GC, thank you very much, mate. Cheers, my friend. What do you think about rFactor 2's handling? It's a little tricky to get used to. I would say, I was going to say it's a bit like iRacing. It's not quite like iRacing. It feels a little bit floaty. Not quite as floaty as iRacing. It's very sensitive. So like, if you steer a little bit too much, the back end will go out. If you don't steer enough, like, you just get loads of understeer. Get on the power too much, you'll oversteer. So you know, it's really delicate. You have to be really fine on the controls. Thank you, Pyro MTH. Thanks for your efforts and all the work that goes into it. Cheers, man. Appreciate that. And thanks for the donation and thanks for the message. Any negatives with the gloves? They're not perfectly tight on the hand. I suppose once I'm racing, I don't really notice it. But like when I put it on and I put that bit on quite tight. Like around here in the palm, it doesn't feel like completely tight. Once I'm holding the wheel, once I'm holding the wheel, I don't really know. Like in the race, I don't really notice that. They feel good. I haven't used them much. This is like pretty much the first time I've actually used them. Right, let's get out of here. It's like someone's firing a machine gun at me. That's how machine guns sound. Good impression, that. F3 machine gun fire. 1917 Passchendaele colorized. Right, let's have a look at the final then, shall we? Let's do it. Let's have a quick watch. I'm sure you're all bored out of your minds at home doing nothing all day. So why not? I'll keep you entertained for another 20 minutes or so. Wouldn't it be nice? Did I end up building a new rig? No, I've had this rig for about 1.5 years. I've been slowly adding bits to it over the year that I've had it, but entertain me, daddy. Oh yeah? That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Anyway, spectate. Right, let's watch all the good players race now. What camera angles are they showing on the main stream, Jamie? Yeah, I agree, Sushi. Like you saw, like my stream yesterday, I was a bit like stressed out. I wasn't in a good place. It gets tricky, you know. It's weird because you think that being a YouTuber is like the best thing in the world, and it is in many ways. But at the same time, there is difficulty with it. So when is this going to start? Who have we got in here then? Shall I just drive? Shall I just join as a driver and just fuck them all up? Just start. I'll qualify on pole, obviously, and then I'll just brake test everyone. Look at Kevin Siggy, nearly 2/10 quicker than everyone else. It's mad. Do I have a link to my rig setup? So in the description, I have all of my setup. basically, yeah, all of it is there pretty much. If you want to know my socks, I actually have an affiliate link now with a heel tread. So if you ever want to buy heel tread socks, so these socks that I'm wearing, and the socks I always wear on stream, then do have a look at the heel tread link in the description, just next to, just in the merch bit. No one would be against you taking a solid week off any videos or streams, Chief. Have that break. Thank you. Yeah, that means a lot, man. Cheers. And thank you, Logic. Bottle GT got bottled by the bottle Jimmy. Yeah, it wasn't ideal, was it? Where were we back up to? About 14th or something? I think I might have got up to maybe... I could have got into the top 10, but I don't think we wouldn't have got up to 5th. Cheers, free Philly. Yeah, man. It is quite scary. Like sometimes you get these players. I mean, like this Kevin Siggy guy is ridiculous, and Bono. And sometimes like even like TRL Lightning. If you put them on, I don't know, even like a Logitech G29, like an entry level wheel, they'll still spank me. Absolutely spank me. They're just so good, and it doesn't like the equipment matters a bit, but it is mostly about the player. So having this direct drive wheel does help me a bit, but at the same time, I do need to get good. Thea, good to see you in the chat, Thea. I should do some R4M socks. When you go on Teespring, you make the T-shirt, whatever, and then it gives you a load of other suggestions. So it comes up. You can actually do like leggings, socks, like a holdall, mug, hoodies, women's T-shirt. I really want to do a Super GT bikini. Jimmy's in the chat. Jimmy, honestly, don't worry about it, man. I thought it was pretty funny. I messed up my own race. I didn't even put it in first gear, like an absolute bell end. But yeah, I think we've worked out that single-seater cars can't be pump drafted. Solid bants, that. Yeah, these socks are pretty cool. What ones are these? I remember what ones these are. They're on the Heel Tread website. They're on there somewhere. R4M condoms. Hell yeah. Right, let's watch someone. I reckon, give it a year, right? I'm going to go down the beach. I'll be down the beach in, I don't know, Miami. Be strolling down the beach. I reckon 70% of the girls, Super GT bikinis. It would just be my face on like there, and you get the idea. Just a test session. There we go. To be fair, like, any time I spend on this game is good. This is only the second time I've properly played it, so third time lucky next week. We're gonna go full out for that win, 100%. Super GT G-string and a mankini. Get the mankini out. Super GT face mask. Oh man. R4M Burka. I mean, let's be good to all people of all religions, shall we? Van Buren's binned himself. Wait, when is this race started? This is just still practice. I mean, how many laps have these guys done? I've probably done. I did 65 earlier, then I did about 30. I must have done 100 laps of practice. It is a short lap, to be fair, but there's still quite a lot. Super GT hand sanitizer and a beach towel and printed toilet roll. We could do that. James Baldwin. I'm going to support James Baldwin for this race. James is a really good guy. Really quick. He's so quick in like every sim. He's really fast. F1 2019, he's absolutely rapid. GT Sport, he's really fast. Forza, he's won the Le Mans Esports. rFactor 2, he's up in 5th place here. iRacing, I haven't really watched him on it, but I'm guessing he's really fast. This guy is pretty crazy, and he's racing in a McLaren this year. He won the World's Fastest Gamer that competition. Wait, Kevin Siggy won the. I'm getting mixed up here, aren't I? There's 2 competitions. World's Fastest Gamer. What's the other one? World's Fastest WFG. The James Baldwin won. Pretty sure it's World's Fastest Gamer. What's the one that Kevin Siggy won? Oh man. Let me Google it. Kevin Siggy. I know McLaren Shadow. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. So Kevin Siggy won McLaren Shadow, and James Baldwin won World's Fastest Gamer. I got confused. Benjamin, good to see you, Ben, in the chat. But yeah, James Baldwin won the Le Mans Esports last year with Veloce. He can just pick it up. He just understands racing. He knows what works, and he can learn quick. That's a really good trait in racing. Like, if you can just jump in a sim and just, oh, that doesn't work. I have to do this type of. I have to trail brake in, or braking like this doesn't work on this game, so I won't do that. You just work out what works and what doesn't work very quickly and adapt yourself. And obviously you can do that really well. What's my live stream schedule? I don't really have one. At the moment I'm streaming about 4 times a week, usually about 8 PM GMT, but this one's obviously a bit earlier. Often I stream on a Monday night, the Gran Turismo weekly daily races, but I don't really have a schedule, to be honest. It's just as and when I kind of feel like it. I don't think I'd want to have a schedule. I like to just do it when I want to do it. So I wouldn't want to put pressure on myself to have a schedule and like, oh, I have to stream today. And like, what if I don't want to? You know? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's stream, guys. I did a bit of GeoGuess, so something different, isn't it? Why not? I thought it was pretty fun. Even if I was alright. On some of them, I was like, there it is, found it instantly. And some of them I was like, huh? Where's Catalonia? But they definitely changed it. I'm not lying about that one. What's my favourite UK manufacturer? I have to go with McLaren. I'll go with McLaren on that. If F1 invite you to the next virtual GP, you can do well. I'd like to think so. That race, yeah, it wasn't. There was some obviously really good players in there, but then a lot of them were like doing it for the first time. But we'll see. Hopefully I get invited. And yeah, I don't know if you saw yesterday, right? You drop into the map on GeoGuessr and the screen just went black, and some guy just went, that's Snetterton, and it actually was Snetterton. But there was no way for him to know because the whole screen was black. Absolute ridiculous guessing. When's the next Club 100? Yeah, so my karting, guys, has been postponed. I was meant to have my second round last weekend at Bayford Meadows. That obviously didn't happen. And then April's been postponed. So at the moment we're looking at either May, June or July. I'm not sure which one it will be though. He's so far to the edge on that corner. I want to see how he takes these last 2 corners of this lap, because especially the last corner, because I find that's the hardest corner on the track. He goes in really early, hugs it really narrow. Oh, he's setting the next lap here. When he takes that line, he's setting up the next lap. Yeah, this is free practice at the moment. We're waiting for qualifying. I don't know when it's going to start. It should be any time now. But yeah, I don't know when this lockdown's going to end. To be honest, I'm getting a bit sick of it now. I know I'm always indoors anyway, but I can't go to the gym. I can't always go shopping when I want. It's just frustrating. You've got less freedom, but it's just the exercise that's getting to me. I really want to go to the gym because I like exercising. I think it's really good for you, especially for your mind. It really clears your mind. Obviously, you keep fit from it and you get healthier that way, but it just clears your mind doing exercise, and I can't do it as much. I don't like running too much. Onboard cam. How do you get to the actual onboard cam where you see the steering wheel? I don't know how to do it. I've been trying to work it out. I've got to it before. Oh, what's happened? Oh, he's binned it. He's given up. Come on, when is this race starting? Yeah, bus drivers, yeah, that's probably one of the worst jobs, isn't it, in terms of this virus? Because you're going to have people constantly coming up to you and paying whatever. You're in contact with lots of different people constantly. Just go racing. I'm not racing. I'm out. I'm just watching now. Try the home. Yeah, I've been pressing that. Right, let's try something else. This is the home key. Does this? Goes flicks through all them, and then press page down. It goes through the cinematics. Press end. Goes through the still shots. So I don't actually know. I mean, that's about as close as you can get, I suppose. Pretty bad lag on this. Insert. Yeah, even that's not doing anything for me. Insert and delete don't change anything. Mashing all the buttons. Nothing. It doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't seem to want to do anything. I swear I got to the cockpit view. It's a bit silly that they don't let you do that. Maybe they don't want you to watch other people too closely. I don't know. But it's good on iRacing. Sometimes you can sit there and you can just watch someone else and you see what they're doing. But here, you can't quite do that. Come on, when's this race going to freaking start? So tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be racing on iRacing, the Veloce. Let me bring it up on the screen for you. Twitter. It is on Twitter.
What the f are we doing here?
Thank you, GG Connors. Charity stream soon for the NHS. Actually a really good idea, isn't it? Right, what am I looking for? Veloce. Esports. 1 second, guys. I'll be there in just a moment. In just a jiffy. Can we see that? Yeah. Yes, we can. Oh, Esteban Gutierrez is going to be racing tomorrow as well. March 29th, 6 PM BST. I'll be streaming it as well. So it is V8 Supercars. Which track is it? Got some more drivers doing the race. Luca Giotto, he's in F2. Ed Jones, Nico Muller, Giuliano Lacey, David Schumacher. Oh wow, I'll be racing a Schumacher tomorrow. Nice. Nicholas Latifi is going to be there. I don't know which track it is though. Stoffel the Waffle. Nick de Vries. Okay, so some pretty big names here then. Even more here. I'll have to find out which circuit it is, but who are these plebs? These plebs are doing it. But I will have to find out which track it is. But it's V8 Supercars, 6 PM tomorrow. Oh wait. It looks like this was it. And I voted for Silverstone as well. No, I voted for Watkins Glen. Looks like it's Silverstone then. We're back at Silverstone. Okay. Yeah, they picked our best pictures. I do like that picture though. It's like... wait, I can't even do it. Let me bring it up again. Well, it's that side, isn't it? That's a good meme. Yeah, me and Ben fighting for last place, or second to last place, I guess. I still haven't even driven the V8 Supercars on iRacing, so I have no idea what they're like. I can imagine them being pretty hefty chunks with lots of power. Oh, come on, when are they going to start this? Let me check the WhatsApp group. What are they doing? Get a move on. I'm just waiting for one guy to join who's having problems with connection. We'll see. Oh. New profile picture right there. But how are we doing, everyone? How are you finding the boring world of quarantine and doing nothing, and not going to work, or working from home? I went for a run earlier, and it was actually pretty refreshing. I might need to do a few more. The problem for me is that I'm too competitive when I run, so I just go flat out too quick, and I don't enjoy it because I'm just out of breath. So I went really slow to begin with, and then sped up about halfway. Also, it's uphill for the first 20 minutes, which is annoying. Try and use TikTok. Oh mate, my friend it is pretty hilarious, to be honest, but he just sends so many stupid TikTok videos to me. I might have to get on it. It's pretty entertaining watching some of the crap people come up with. Lack of Club 100. Matt Hale, good to see you, mate. Yeah, man. Can't wait to get out in the kart. So our karting season was meant to be 11 rounds, right? It's looking like they're going to be condensing that down to 9. Or there'll be 8 more, I think. Or 8 more. But they're going to do 8 within the space of like 11 weeks or something. So it's going to be like every week we're going to be racing somewhere. Oh, he's pinned it. That's why you don't want to go on that curb. It's actually quite amazing, like, you know, when you're at work all the time, let's say on a normal day where you go to work and whatever, you just turn up to work and you do your thing. You might say, oh, I really want loads of time off. But actually, it's actually quite boring doing nothing. Like, you have to be doing something in your life. And you need something to work towards all the time. If you're doing nothing, that's actually really boring. Even just watching TV all day, like, that gets boring. You need something to work towards, I think, don't you?
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, Kai the Fox. Cheers, man. Another member. Oh, we've got quite a few members in the stream for today. So thank you very much, guys. I think we have more than 400 members on the channel. Really good number. Really happy with that. And thank you, Kai, for joining as well. Yeah, it's the not going out as well, isn't it? Like, I mean, before the quarantine, right, there would be days where I'd be at home all day and I'd just think, well, I'm just going to go for a drive. I'm just going to drive for half an hour. Just either whack on the tunes and listen to some music in the car, or sometimes just driving in pure silence is actually quite nice as well. Because I find that driving is a really good time just to think about stuff, like clear your mind a bit. Yeah, eating at home. That is one of the downsides, isn't it? The fact that your fridge is never more than 10 metres away. What's happened so far? Okay, so my first race, I qualified 7th, which is pretty good, but then we got wiped out on lap 1. Got back to about 10th, and then I got wiped out by Juan Pablo Montoya. It was a good little battle though. And then we went through to the last chance race, qualified 6th, which I'm pretty pleased with, but then I forgot to put it in first gear. Like, what an absolute melon. What kind of racing driver does that? Oh, just forgot to put it in the right gear. Absolute pleb. Full pleb. Full pleb mode was engaged. And then Jimmy tried to bump draft me and wiped us both out. Thank you, Lafar. Cheers, man. Looks like you had a good race with Jimmy. By the way, I love running for the sake of running. Coffee quarantine sucks, as I've been on it now for 5 weeks. My God. I've only been doing it for 1 week. Well, in the UK, we've been properly on lockdown for maybe 2 weeks now, I'd say. I haven't been to the gym for 3 weeks, I don't think. Thank you, Lafar. As always, man. Really appreciate it. Absolute legend. Am I taking a break? Not yet. Maybe like end of April, but we'll see. For now, I'm alright. We'll do more for now. I don't know when this is starting. Come on. There's someone, Laclan Di Francesco, still not working. I'm in this like WhatsApp group. You just got basically everyone we've raced. You've got guys like Juan Pablo Montoya talking in here, Esteban Gutierrez, Stoffel Van Dorn. It's so weird just being part of it. It really is. And on Discord, I've got a chat with the Veloce guys, and Thibaut Courtois was in there, Ian Poulter was in there, just chatting away. It really is quite strange these last few weeks, but I think it's really good, you know, that lots of people, not just racers, not just racists, not just racers, but professional golfers and football players are getting involved in racing. It's good. And yeah, all the schools are off now, aren't they? All the racists are joining. The KKK are joining this race. You're my favourite racist. Say no to racism, guys. Say no to racism. Should always judge people on their character. Always. Not something that you can't decide. You can't decide your ethnicity or your skin colour, and therefore you should never be judged on it. Not that I need to tell you. I'm sure you're all good guys. I'm sure you are. Oh. Right. Oh God. It must come on. Who is Lachlan Di Francesco? Let's see the culprit, the guy we're waiting for. Stupid keyboard. Back to land Di Francesco. Karting driver. He's very young. Very young chap. Racing career profile. This is the person we're waiting for at the moment. We can't join. He's from Canada. He's not ever entered any esports career summary. Not entered any races because his connection's so bad. He just does karting, obviously. Oh, something's happened. Something has happened. Thank God for that. How long was that? Been waiting for ages. You are the real MVPs who have stuck about today. Probably because you haven't got anything else to do. But thank you for staying. Oh, right. Who should we watch? Rudy Van Buren. Let's watch Rudy. He won last week. Won this event last week. Absolute beast. I reckon Kevin Siggy is looking very good. Kevin Siggy has been absolutely rapid in every session. Have I got any tips for getting into esports races? A lot of the time, it depends on the game that you're playing, but there's almost always going to be some sort of organised league out there. A lot of the time, I go on Twitter and just follow a lot of people who are in a certain community. Let's say you play Forza. There's like Delta Online Racing, there's Tora, there's AOR, or they used to do AOR. There's so many like leagues that's been set up. You can just follow these guys on Twitter, look on Google, I guess. Just get involved, because a lot of the time, a lot of these series will have, how do I say it? Let's say like 50 people join. You can't get 50 people in one race on most games. So split it into two, and then like depending on your ability, you'll be in the top level or the bottom level. So you'll be racing people who are similar to you. The best thing is just to get involved. Just sign up to the forum if it requires that. Just get chatting to people. Follow people on Twitter. Talk to them. You know, just get involved. Full send, mate. But if you mean esports racing like this, I mean this is just an invitation thing, really. I mean, I don't think you can just ask to be part of this kind of race. I mean, I'm here because of the channel, pretty much. Oh, he almost lost it there. Come on, Rudy, get it together, son. I've met Rudy, and he's a very, very nice chap. And he helped me out last week. I had a lot of problems with my wheel. You might remember that. But he set aside a good 10 minutes just to try and help me out. He didn't have to, but he did. Very, very appreciative of that. Oh, look at that, sliding through there. How wide they go, right to the curb. I'm not brave enough to do that because I know that even if I get it right twice, I'll get it wrong once and I'll just bin myself. Right, what's he on? Lap 4. He's not got long left. We'll only have one more lap, actually. Right, what's it going to be? Rudy across the line with a 50.479. It's a good lap, obviously, but I don't think it'll be pole position. I think he's second. He's second. Where's Kevin Siggy? Oh, look how close that is, though. My God. 100th between fourth and second. Polish driver here. Pole position, 50.3 at the moment. Philip Peng, he's been really quick on the last in these series that he's been doing. He's been doing the F1. Oh, he's lost it. Is he setting up the next lap? Looks like he is. Let's watch him. See how he does it. I don't know if he'll complete this lap, but let's just watch it anyway. See how he does it. Oh, that's wide. It's too wide. Yeah, that lap's over. He's cancelled it. Oh yes, James Baldwin up to 4th. Oh, he was already there, wasn't he? I didn't notice that. Okay, that's it. It's over. I'm rooting for James this time. I said that earlier, but what did I get in qualifying? I got a 50.9, didn't I? I wouldn't be completely out of place in this lobby, but I would be at the back. I would be at the back. There's no doubt about that. But I am pretty pleased with my speed today. I mean, the results weren't all there, but overall I'm pleased with my development, you could say. Right, let's have a look at this. How many laps is this final going to be? 22, okay. Stoffel the Waffle. James Baldwin. Let's go on board with James. Let's do this really panoramic view. See them a bit better going into turn 1. Yeah, so for those who've just joined, I've done my racing today. This is the final. So there were 3 heats. And then there was a last chance qualifier. I was in the second heat, I was in the last chance qualifier. Unfortunately, I didn't make it through to the final. I might have been able to do it if I was bang on perfect and the race went my way, but it didn't. Mess it up big time. And gonna have to learn a lesson for next time. I wonder if anyone will start on neutral. I don't think they're as stupid as I am. Right, coming in. I want James to win this. Really good guy. Good lad. He's a good lad. Here we go. It's lights out and away we go. Look at that, they just filter into position instantly. Filter into the train. He's got Kevin Siggy behind him, who is an absolute beast. Let's see how this goes. Watch the back of shot as well. Couldn't quite see it there. There is going to be carnage. No, they're all right. Oh, no, someone at the back. that would be me. Binning it on that one. Oh, Bono went for the move. It didn't come off. James is right on him. So they've settled into the train now. This one, I mean, it's going to be hard for the leader because the slipstream is really strong. So don't be surprised to see some changes here. What steps do you do to get your setup? Turn your PC on. Go to Amazon.com and then order it, pretty much. Or go to fanatec.com from my affiliate link in the description, and you're done, mate. Oh, Baldwin, I didn't see that. He's made a mistake. What happened there? Oh, can we not go back? Oh. I can't rewind it at the moment. Seconds. Oh, look at that. He's going to go for it. Sorry about these angles. It's really hard to work this out. Alright. I'm close in the midfield. It's close everywhere, to be honest. I'm running wide. This is 12th place. And a good ding dong back here. I'd like to think that in this lobby I wouldn't finish last. I think I'd be alright in the slipstream. If I could hang about in the slipstream, it wouldn't go too badly. Close racing here. Oh, there's contact. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That guy just escaped. The one guy that went around the outside, I thought he was going to get collected. He didn't, thankfully for him. Charlie Eastwood down to 16th. With a lot of defending going on. James Baldwin's dropped further back. I think he might be struggling in the toe. Yeah, he hasn't quite got the pace here. Unfortunately. Let's watch Kevin Siggy see if he can catch up with the top three. Look at that. They're going to go very defensive. He is surely going to start gaining now. Oh, there's a move. Oh no. Oh no, there's contact. I think Bono went for it. Bono went for it. And he's collected him completely. And that is the leader smashed out of the race. Rudy Van Buren takes the lead. Bono second. Kevin. All of these guys have been part of the McLaren program at some point. Pretty crazy, isn't it? This is live. Yes, this is live. It's happening right now. There might be a bit of a delay, but it is live. Did I say Charlie Eastwood? I did indeed. I know this is a live race. It's happening right now. So Bono, is he going to go for it? He is up the inside. Takes the lead. Really going to settle into second. Kevin just sitting here nicely in third. They're on lap 6 of 22. Still got a good 13, 14 minutes of racing left. Always wide. And tuck back in though. So Van Buren and Kevin Siggy here, both fighting for the lead last week. Now Bono's joined the party. It's a bit of a train. Filtering out a little bit more now though. You can see it's thinning out from about 8th place backwards. Kevin Siggy looking to the inside. Trying to show some distractions there to Van Buren, but Rooney's not having any of it. So who have we got here in 4th place? Let's have a look at that. 4th place is Yuri Kazdorp. I'm not familiar with the name, if I'm completely honest, but he's doing very well. This one is not going to be over quickly because of the slipstream. Bono is not going to be able to get away from the lead unless the guys behind murder each other. Got them coming down. Going really defensive again. Bono's kept it well though. He'll be under pressure. Look at this. The queue is beginning to form now. End of lap 8. Oh yeah, definitely. The car feels a lot better on this. Like on F1, I can't feel any grip at all. On this, you can really feel the weight of the car. That's wide. From Kevin Siggy, Yuri's going to go around the outside here. They have the inside for the right-hander. Oh no, that is. Oh my! How Kevin Siggy did that? Kept that position around the outside. That is such good driving. gone defensive. Felt we had to do that. I think Yuri here would have got the overlap slightly into that corner. Like when you're racing against guys that can do that, like I thought that was a guaranteed overtake. He just slammed it around the outside like it was nothing. Absolutely crazy driving. Amazing stuff. Look at this. There's a bit of a gap. Oh, he was grinding across the curb there. You don't want to do that. The centre of your car, if you touch that curb coming out of Cops, it's like you turn into a skateboard. You turn into Tony Hawk for a moment, and you're grinding along helplessly. Here's the train then, lap 10. Bono at the front still. Rudy Van Buren putting him under pressure. Kevin Seeley's going to try to get back on. Here's Yuri, who briefly had third, but then dropped back. And it looks like James Baldwin's just beginning to pick it up a little bit now. He's there in 5th. We're going to try to get onto the group at the front. And yeah, it really is just a fine in racing. You know, a lot of people can be very quick. A lot of people can do that, but it's not easy to be like the quickest. It's so hard just to get that extra 1%. And obviously, these guys at the front they've got that 1% that other people just don't have. They're just that tiny bit better, and that's why they're at the front. Bono's actually pulled away a little bit there. Yeah, GT Sport has good, it's not like realistic physics, it's not the most realistic, but it has decent physics. They're slightly dumbed down. But to be honest, you wouldn't want it to be, like, not every racing game has to be completely realistic. There should be, it could be completely realistic, it could be completely unrealistic, there could be something in the middle. It's fine to have either. The game doesn't have to be realistic to be good. Oh, there's contact! Siggy and Van Buren wheel banging. Where has Siggy ended up? Oh, he's off. He's off the circuit. Just putting myself on the outside, I'm not sure he could have done more than that. Van Buren maybe wanted a bit more space than he could actually get. So Siggy down to 11th now. That's pretty much his chances over. I thought he was going to win this race, if I'm honest. He's been looking the quickest all weekend, but it's not going to be. Who else have we got? Nicky Tim has given up. So Philip Peng, professional racing driver, DTM I believe. Here he is, up in 5th place, giving the... So the top 4 are all sim racers, I think. I don't know about Yuri Cal. Let me just look him up. I don't know who he is. Yuri... is that his name? Yuri Kazdorp. Okay. Yuri Kazdorp. It looks like he is a professional esports player. He's Dutch. There's a lot of very good Dutch players. I mean, I think the top 3 here are all Dutch. Pretty crazy, isn't it? But yeah, Yuri is a professional esports player as well. So the top 3. And when Kazdorp was, when Siggy was up there, the top 4 were all Dutch esports players. Pretty crazy, isn't it? And Philip Peng, the top professional racing driver, he's doing really well. He's, on a sim, I'd always say that a sim driver would be the best driver on a sim, almost always. I'm pretty sure that's true on iRacing. I know Max Verstappen is very, very quick though on iRacing. But I'll still say the professional sim drivers are quicker. Like you've got Maximilian Benecke, those kind of guys. What would you say is the most realistic physics? It's hard for me to tell because I haven't properly driven a race, like a lot of race cars, but I'd say ACC probably feels closest to what driving a GT car would feel like, in terms of like the weight of it, at least. Yeah, Project Cars 2, I could never get on with that game. I never really got on with it. Bono, yeah, is pulled away clear here after this fighting. Look at that gap, he's 1.7 ahead. And this is lap 15. He's not got long left, maybe 5 minutes of racing. And Bono's going to do it. It's kind of settled down if you look at his gaps. There's a fight maybe. Peter can fight Philip for 5th. But yeah, it's really settled down, these gaps. Kevin City all over Van Dorn. Charlie Eastwood back to 12th from 16th. Esteban Gutierrez, Wolfgang. Yeah, it's pretty spread out. Is anyone going to get lapped? Here's Bruno Spengler. Just going across the line now. Bono's here. I don't think he'll get lapped, really. Lots of DTM drivers, yes, there is indeed. But yeah, Bono's done well. Fair play to him. But it's unreal how quick these guys are, like how perfectly they drive. I can never. He's just done a what? 50.8 in the race. I'm guessing the tyres are worn out as well. And there's me, I can barely do a 50.9 in qualifying. Pretty mad, isn't it? I'll say iRacing probably has the best people playing it, like regular players. The competition is probably best on iRacing, I would say. If you want the hardest players to race against, and like a big amount of good players, iRacing has probably got that. You've got lots of real world racing drivers regularly playing iRacing, and lots of very good sim racing drivers playing it as well. So I'd say that's the one to go to if you want the hardest competition against a lot of good players. So yeah, it's pretty spread out now, isn't it? No idea why the name tags go up into space, but there you go. iRacing is PC though. Yes, I don't know what point you're trying to make there, but everything I've said I will back up. Need for Speed. Need for Speed is the one, mate. That's obvious. That's obvious. But yeah, iRacing is expensive. There is that. That is very true. Can't escape that. Cannot escape the price of iRacing. Has that gap come down a little bit to Bono? I think it has. What's it going to be at the end of this lap? 1.5. It was 1.9, I think. Pastor's drops. James Baldwin, he's done really well here. Finished 4th. Well, to be in 4th. Philip Ang extending there. But this is fairly spread out, isn't it? Kevin Siggy behind Stoffel, can't even get past him. I'd like to think that, I mean, there's 20 people started this race. If I had just finished, I wouldn't finish last. What's Spengler doing? He should have 51.5. I could beat Spengler here, I reckon. If I was in this race, I don't think I'd finish last. But that's not saying too much, is it? Yeah, this race is it's coming to a conclusion now, unless someone does something really stupid. Yeah, Need for Speed is basically everyone accepts that Need for Speed is the #1 simulator, so there's just no point in bringing it into the argument. We're just saying iRacing is obviously second best, but Need for Speed is obviously #1. And that's just... Yeah, it's going to be a Dutch 1-2-3. It could have been a 1-2-3-4 if Siggy was still here. GTA, yeah, GTA's got to be up there in terms of realism. Grand Theft Auto racing. That's what Formula 1 drivers. I went to the McLaren Technology Centre. I went in their sim, and they just play GTA. And that's how Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz practice. Oh, he's right on the edge. Let me tell you, if you put your left wheels right on the edge of that curve, it really does almost spin you out. Is James going to be on him? Not really. Philippeng's maybe close to James, but even then he's not right of him. Crash Team Racing, what a game. What a game that is. Super Monkey Ball, oh my god, I love that game. On the old GameCube. Haas Simulator, Twisted Metal. Grosjean and Magnussen firing up a good old split screen on Twisted Metal Black. Thank you, Stu. Cheers, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to all you guys for sticking around. I know I'm not... Oh, is that the end? That's the end. I know I'm not racing now, but plenty of you have stuck around just to watch this race, and turns out Bono has won it. It's a Dutch 1-2-3. It's settled down for sure. And James, our boy James, representing Britain, well done to James. He did good. 4th place. And I don't think he plays rFactor all that much. I think these guys have played it a lot more than him. I know Van Buren has played it a lot more in the past. And James, as we said earlier, he can adapt to any game, any sim. He's really, really good. But yeah, Bono, when he's not singing for U2, he's dominating esports races on rFactor. Bono, my tyres are gone. So well done, Bono. Well done, Rudy. Well done, Yuri. Well raced, James, as well. Good stuff, man. Okay. How long have we been streaming today? Don't even know. About 2 hours? When did I start? Yeah, about 2 hours ago. Lewis, get out of the car. Bono is faster than you. But Bono...
Hey, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Tim Gallagher. You're the man. Cheers, Tim. Thanks for becoming a member on the channel. Do appreciate that. That's going to be me for the day. Done. Thank you so much for tuning in. There will be more tomorrow, where I am doing the Veloce Pro Series. We're doing V8 Supercars. Kind of the same as this, really. Lots of real-life racing drivers. It's on iRacing, V8 Supercars, 6 PM GMT, so I'll be on this time tomorrow. But yeah, as always, everyone, really appreciate you all tuning in, and hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe out there in the world. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow for a bit of V8 Supercars banter, where hopefully I put it in gear when I start the race. What an idiot. Okay guys, take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.